It says I'm live, but then I have to wait for this red line to go across. Anyway, um, hi, God, sheep and lambs. I just want to mention a book that's out there that you can get online. And by the way, it's a terrific book. It's by Edward Henry, okay, and it's called the the Anti-Gospel, and it he shows how the perversion of God's grace gospel, okay, which goes on all the time. I've been watching some expose videos, okay, and really they are quite they I've said to the person that made them, boy, that they make me speechless. And I'm not a speechless person, okay? But I wanted to share a couple things from this what this Edward Henry uh, so then I went and looked it up myself, okay? He said that Bible passages and this is true, taken out of context, it may seem to be all encompassing, but when the passage is read in context, it becomes clear that God has more limited application only to subjects under discussion, okay? Like I said, I viewed this online, but I'm the type of person I like book in hand. And I also say and have said in other videos that for some reason I don't know why, because I'm not a I don't even know the word to use. Um, I don't have college education or anything like that, but these books I've only had to read them through once, and I retain it because a. But then again, like I said, I'm the type that likes book in hand, so I ordered it. Okay, but the Bible is the book that I always have in hand. And once in a while, I'll go to these sites to refresh a memory on something that, you know, and but it's the Bible that is my book in hand always. Okay. So in John, let me just say this in John 15:18, God uses the word world. You got, and this is what I'm saying. Um, you got people out here that say that God so loved the world as everybody in it, including the devils and his angels. Uh, no. Okay. He uses the word world to refer only to the unregenerate, which doesn't include believers. And he goes on, and the quote is, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Okay? So, as you can see, in John 15, Jesus tells his disciples that he has chosen his disciples out of the world. Okay? And that the world hates them because the world hates Jesus. We know that. What we should hear is his chosen are not of the world. The world in John 15 does not include believers. It is a different world from the world in John 2:2. if the believers are not of the world, that means there is a world that is made up of only the lost who hate Jesus. And no, that doesn't mean there's two worlds, like a world over here and a world over here. Come on, stop twisting things. Okay. That means there is a world that is made up of only the lost who hate Jesus and are damned to hell. Clearly, that is not the whole world, for whom Jesus is a propitiation for sins in John 2:22. Salvation is a gift of God. Okay. Now, there is a whole bunch more that I wanted to share, but I'm going to end that there. I'm going to tell you God's sheep and lambs, and including those not yet come to saving knowledge. Hear what's being said to you. Pick up a Bible. Here's another thing I'd like to share too, it's very important because there are well-meaning people, and you know what they say about the road to hell, is paved with good intentions, that are teaching from other versions, such as the NIV, the New King James, the NLT, the New Jerusalem Bible. You better get yourself the King James Bible, because then you'll know those other Bibles are false spirits. Okay. And whether the person doing it knows it or not, I know it. And so I'm sharing that. Okay. And I'm going to say, God bless you. Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son of God, loves you. God himself manifest in the flesh. And so do I. Loves you, and so do I. And I'll let you go. And thank you very much for listening.